I can't remember really anything like it. So I'm very impressed with the youth of India. I definitely think that it reflected the frustration of Gen Z of India. Welcome the discussion about the Prime Minister of India. But yeah, I've been very critical of the Prime Minister.
Welcome to Jansatta. Before we begin, I would like to introduce you to our audience. हमारे साथ नॉर्वे की पत्रकार एला लिंग हैं जो मई 2026 में पीएम मोदी के नॉर्वे दौरे के दौरान काफ़ी चर्चा में आई थी। नॉर्वे के पीएम के साथ साझा बयान के बाद हेला पीएम मोदी से सवाल पूछना चाहती थी, लेकिन उस समय पीएम मोदी वहां से जाते दिखाई दिए। इस घटना के बाद उनकी देश दुनिया में काफ़ी चर्चा हुई। हाल के सीजेपी प्रोटेस्ट के दौरान भी हेला इस पूरे घटनाक्रम को करीब से देख रही थी और सोशल मीडिया पर अपने थॉट शेयर कर रही थी। सो हेला, थैंक यू फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। एज ए जर्नलिस्ट एंड एन ऑब्जर्वर, हाउ डिड you see the CJP protest? Do you think it was just a protest, or did it reflect the frustration of many young people, Gen Z in India?
I definitely think that it reflected the frustration of Gen Z of India. It was such a massive protest, and it was really amazing to just see how something can go from an online movement to a tangible result, which in this case was a minister resigning. I can't remember really anything like it. So I'm very impressed with the youth of India and their ability to actually get together and get results and also stand on what they said they were going to achieve. So that's also a thing. They didn't just back down or um, decided to just stop. They just kept going until they got results.
You also posted about the CJP protest on social media. What made you feel it was important to speak about it, and where do you draw the line between journalism and activism?
Oh, great question. So for me, it's very important to also just differentiate because some people confused me for a reporter, but actually a few weeks prior to the Norway incident, I became a commentator for a new newspaper. So I'm allowed to opinionate. I don't have to do a necessarily objective. It's supposed to always be objective in the sense that everyone can score points with me, but I'm allowed to take calls, which in this case was the CJP, and say, this is my opinion on it. So that's also what I did both in a commentary in my newspaper here in Dagsavisen and also on social media. I felt that it was important because I got a lot of messages from people asking me what I felt about it. And it was also, I came back on X in a time where I saw that press freedom was an increasing topic again. So it was really, I woke up after the New Zealand reporters had questioned the Ministry of External Affairs about it. And I thought, okay, it actually really made me happy because I was like, okay, this issue wasn't just something that one can suddenly just leave behind in May 2026. This issue will keep coming back up again.
Some segment of social media users say you are critical of PM Modi and that it influence your reporting. It influence your thoughts. How do you respond to that?
I think it's good with discussion, and I also think that the people that are of India are of a different opinion in India are allowed to have that. I welcome that opinion, and I welcome the discussion about the Prime Minister of India. But yeah, I've been very critical of the Prime Minister, and that's also because the media in India, the traditional media, has not been critical at all. So I also think that's why you can see more of a push now, also from the youth, because they decided that we don't think the Indian press, especially the more traditional media channels, are doing a good job right now. They look to more independent media, and they also have to more follow the journalists themselves and not necessarily the channel. That's not ideal. So the trust just hasn't been there. And that's also why criticism from, for example, me becomes much more highlighted and also probably much more criticized by the Moody fan base. Prime Minister Moody is he's very popular. So I get the criticism too. There's two different scenarios or two different groups in India competing when it comes to what the Prime Minister of India actually is to the Indian people.
After posting about the CJP protest, what kind of trolling did you face on social media? Did you receive abuse, threats, or accusation like being called a spy or Chinese agent? How did that experience affect you?
You know, it's really the same that goes with the last time. The same either Chinese plant, Soros plant. Also, now people think I'm a little bit too interested in India, which is fair. I haven't posted that much about anything else because my audience on X is primarily Indian people, and they want me to talk about Indian issues. But also, it's been summer vacation, so I probably will not have time to be that active on X moving forward. In 2 weeks, we have something called Arendalsuka here in Norway, which is a big political festival. And after that, I think it's been a slow news season in Norway, so I've had some more time to engage. But yeah, mostly it's been that's the critics think I spend too much time on discussing Indian politics, and but then again, it's on X at least, it's supposed to be a free flow of discussions, and people can just choose not to engage with my content. That's also very fair. I don't care if people block me because they don't want to read my opinions. That's also fine. Please block me. I don't mind.